Hello people, just a quick video. I've just been to a couple of car boot sales over the last 2 weeks, so I thought I'd show you what I got. First car boot sale I went to was last weekend at Ramsbottom Station, and picked up a couple of bits. Got this Transformers sticker album. It's all complete. Paid £3 for it, which is bit much really for something like this. I really wanted to pay £1 for it, but the kid whose album it was there on the store, and he obviously knew what it was worth. So I bought it. It was one of only 2 Transformer items I saw at the car boot sale that were worth getting. And the reason I bought it is because when you go through it, it's got these big CGI illustrations of the bots from the movie, which are quite interesting. You know, you've got Ironhide and Optimus there. So I bought it for that. But £3, sort of paid over the odds for it. The only other thing I saw was this. It's a limb off Power Link's Optimus from Energon. You know, Fatimus Prime. It's the Op-4, the submarine. It forms a leg, or it can form an arm. It's missing a bit off there that's broken off, but apart from that, it's in good condition. I bought it because it was 50p and it's a spare part, and I like picking up spare parts from car boot sales. Even though they're no good to me, they might be of use to somebody else in the future, so I've bought it as a trade piece. I'm sure might be somebody out there who's got an Energon Optimus that's missing this part and wants one, so there's one here for you if you want it. That was all I managed to find at Ramsbottom last week. So today I went out with the intention of going to the local car boots at CJ's in Stoneleigh, but as it turns out, CJ is finished for the winter. There's probably not going to be no more car boots at the Leamington Rugby Club for CJ's. And even though I checked up on the website, the Stoneleigh wasn't on, even though they said it was supposed to be on this weekend because there was some other event on at the NAC. So I turned up at Stoneleigh and there was a big sign saying no car boot today. So then I decided to go up to Furnace End. Went to Furnace End. I've been to Furnace End 2 times before. The first time I went, I got lucky, found a guy selling lots of big bots. This time, again, I found the same bloke after walking around the whole thing. I found the same bloke. He was setting up his stall, still, you know, getting boxes out of his van. And I asked him if he got any Transformers. He says he might have some, so he went rummaging through his van and couldn't find any straight off. But he did have a mistransformed robot on his stall that I could see in the background. Anyway, he said, "Oh, there's some guy up the other end of the car boot sale who gets Transformers, and he's here today because I've seen him." And I thought, well, I've been up that end and I haven't seen anything, so I walked straight back up the other end of the car boot sale, and lo and behold, there was a guy who just set up with a load of toys on his stall, and he had some Transformers. Unfortunately, he had a lot of sort of Cyberverse type figures, so I bought a couple of Cyberverse Legion figures off him. Ratchet and Leadfoot for £1 each. They're alright. Some of the other figures he had some of those Star Wars crossover figures, but I've got a couple of those already and I'm not really that keen on them, so I didn't want those. He had a Transformers Prime, Deluxe Optimus Prime, that was missing his feet. I could have bought that, but I thought, well, if he hasn't got any feet, how's he going to stand up in robot mode? Probably transform him into truck mode, but no, I gave that one a pass. There was an animated Ratchet there as well, which looked more or less complete, but somebody else bought that. And then he had some one of those spurious sort of dinosaurs that transforms into a robot, like them knockoff things. It was a Dilophosaurus, you know, the one with the frill that comes out, the dinosaur with the frill that comes out and spits acid at you, like on Jurassic Park. Again, it's a knockoff. The quality is decent on it, but the design of these toys is pants, so I give that a miss. So walk back down the other end of the car boot to the other chap, and he'd had a rummage around in one of his boxes and come up with this. Classics Ultra Magnus. Now, he's obviously missing the spoiler bit that goes on the top, and he hasn't got his other gun, but apart from that, he's complete, in good condition, no damage. So he wanted a £5 for him, so I said I'd buy it, and when I asked about the other toy, he threw that in as well, and it turns out it's Beast Machine's Tankor. I managed to wrestle him into his alt mode, which is pretty good. It's got this gimmick with a weapon spins around and fires a missile, and it's got these gears that work off the one, but they jam up, they don't work properly. He is missing his feet, which clip onto these bits at the front, so I'm not sure whether I'll be able to get him into his bot mode, but I'm quite happy with his alt mode. And it was free, give me it for nothing, so all I managed to get was this. Was it really worth going out to Furnace End to get this? Yeah, I would think so, because this mould of Optimus Prime is supposed to be pretty good, one of the better ones. So even though it's Magnus, so I've actually got me an Ultra Magnus now. I think this should do for my collection for now. Last week I did get another bot, which I'm going to include in this sort of haul video, even though it's something I got off eBay. Got my Evasion Mode Optimus. This is the one from the Breakout Battle set. There was some guy in Taiwan who was breaking the sets up, selling the characters individually, and I managed to pick this guy up for £36.99, free shipping. Really want the Japanese exclusive Lost Age Rusty Optimus Prime, but couldn't get one for the price that I wanted, which is 45 quid. So went for this one instead. He's alright, he's a good toy. Come with his gun and his instructions, so yeah, happy with that. So that's it. That's all I got to say. A couple of bits I picked up at car boot sale. I will hopefully be doing another video later next week on Thursday, my RORC video, my roll on, roll out, roll call video, which I will be basically saying what I expect to pick up at roll out, roll call next weekend. But until then, I bid you adieu.